Hello and welcome to this episode of I Don't Know Jack About Parenting, where today I want to talk about listening to your partner.
So the big question is this: how are parents like us, who don't have a manual, who are doing the best we can, who feel as though we aren't enough, how are we going to raise healthy, happy children who we are proud of and still keep our sanity in that process? That's the question, and this podcast will give you the answers. My name is Ryan Roy, and welcome to I Don't Know Jack About Parenting, a podcast for parents who are being real with themselves.
Hello and welcome back to this episode of I Don't Know Jack About Parenting, where today I want to talk about really listening to what your partner has to say. So that goes for men and for women, and I just want to welcome you guys into 2020. How amazing is that? Last year I did 225 episodes, and the goal was to minimize that down to an episode a week, and I took a little bit of a hiatus. So here we are. I got through January, and the first episode is dropping. I've missed you as an audience. I miss sharing. I can drop, as you witnessed last year, all kinds of golden nuggets, but I want to be more intentional, do more interviews this year, and really provide you, they say absence makes the heart grow fonder, and hopefully I'll drop more nuggets of wisdom less often, but just as impactful, if not more. So what do I mean about listening to your partner? As for those of you who are new to my audience, I am a husband first, right? And a father of two boys, 8 and 2. The 8-year-old is in a million activities. Mom and dad are, we donate our time, energies, and efforts to the community, and we both have full-time careers in addition to that. And quite frankly, there are times where I think we both feel as though we're just kind of ships passing in the night, and it's a peck on the cheek, and I love you, and hey, did you take care of this? And yeah, I took care of that, and hey, did you see this on the calendar? How many of you can relate? I mean, I know it's not a live stream or anything like that, but you're probably sitting there, ooh, I can relate to that if you're in that season of life. So I have a men's group commitment on Monday nights. Mind you, we work Monday through Friday. So soon after my wife leaves for work, I go to my men's group every Monday night for a number of years now. On Tuesday nights, we have Boy Scouts, which is, kind of the school year. So that's pretty consistent. On Wednesday nights, my son plays baseball. And as baseball season's about to kick in here at the beginning of February, that includes at least one practice a week and a game on Saturdays. Hadn't gotten to Saturday yet. Thursday, because I'm involved with the school at the PTA level, co-president of PTA, a lot of school events happen on Thursdays for whatever reason. Friday night is our tradition night of pizza and movie night that I really enjoy with my boys and my wife. It's kind of her night to go and wind down. Saturday, maybe some baseball games coming up here in the near future, or just catching up with house chores, installing can lighting, building something, some new furniture. I just built a treadmill last Saturday. It's the beginning of the year, and that's what my wife wanted for herself to get back physically in the new year, is to purchase a treadmill for the house, so there's no excuse that we have to go anywhere. Sundays, my wife sings at the church for the children, so that's a commitment. So there's not a lot of downtime. And my wife last night said to me, something's got to give. And I think she was referring to the men's group. She's like, you've been doing this. I thought it was a 6-month commitment. You've been at it 3 years. There's something going on every other night. And I agree. So do I believe that the men's group needs to go? I do not. But what I do hear loud and clear is that my wife wants, needs, desires more attention from me, and we just need to figure out a way to make that happen. So how is your spouse, whether you're a man or a woman, or how are you sharing that with your partner that, hey, you're feeling a disconnect, hey, you want more time or need more time, hey, you feel distant as you're going through a season in your life? What is it that you are putting down, or are you listening and picking up what your partner's putting down? Because it's important that the marriage, the partnership, stays strong, because you are the heads of the household, and your children's everything depends on how the two of you are communicating. So I heard her. I'm digesting it. I'm thinking about it. But it will be in the forefront of my mind of how her and I create more time for each other in this crazy season of life. You know, too many divorces happen. Too much miscommunication, too much feeling neglected happens in relationships. So if people weather that storm and get out the back end, a lot of times because their focus was the kids, they look at each other and they see a perfect stranger because they haven't poured into each other for a decade or more. And I don't want that to be the case for my wife and I. We want a solid, strong, loving family example to teach our boys. So I need to be conscious as my wife says, hey, something's got to give. Hey, we have something on every single night. I need to be conscious of listening to her and making sure that she gets the attention she needs and desires from me. Because a lot of other things, other commitments are pulling at us. So I hope you're picking up the clues from your significant others so that you can grow together and not grow apart. See, I don't know jack about parenting, but I do know this. Our kids, and I've said it a million times, watch everything we do. So why don't we watch them pour into each other as parents so that they know to emulate that in their own adult relationships when they get there. We'll see you in the next episode.
Do you want to be the dad you wish you had? If so, go get my free book, Be the Dad You Wish You Had, at BeTheDadYouWishYouHad.com. Inside, you'll find my most effective 40 tips to quickly and easily transform yourself into the ideal dad. Go to BeTheDadYouWishYouHad.com now and get it while it's free.